is all over, everywhere this time. The heat everywhere. Everybody is seeing how it is going in the world of today. What am I talking about? Igbos and Biafra as a nation. You see what is going on currently. All these things that is happening, if you have not started having feelings of what might happen in no distant time, because as it is showing signs, people that are spiritual are seeing beyond what is just going on now. You know, it didn't end when they started saying Nigeria must go. And when you hear this Nigeria must go, know that it is Igbo or Biafrans that they are talking about. Now, that one is not enough for them. They started another one from one side of Ghana. I don't know where particular, but inside Ghana. There was one part of maybe one state. I won't go all the, but you know, when it happened, this kind of, it will be where our people has a lot of men doing the needful. It must be just like what they have been doing to our people in Lagos, and most of their market has been destroyed and all these things, and it's still happening today. So I was like, what if reverse should be the case of what have I don't know the history very well, but I know that sometimes Nigeria said Ghana must go, and we are still using that word as a reminder, even that is happening currently now. Is it not a kind of bringing another fresh attack? Not only that, it will still affect another, because once this kind of thing happen, just hope for another thing to follow it, because one thing will lead to another. Now the question is, you as a Biafran, you as an Igbo that knows what is going on now. Maybe we are all in internet. Most of us are in internet talking about how things will be good, supporting. There is a saying good of our people that the Igbos are good. All this, yes, it's good to talk about your people that they are good and this. But there is more important thing. That important thing is that after saying all this, what of if something happened and maybe even people in abroad are asked to go to there, everybody should leave the country, everybody start coming in. Where are you going? Where will you return to? Not only that, the another question there is, if you are just saying about let it be okay or this, and there is no effort you are making to, like, as this Biafran movement has reached up to this extent, because if you are with Nnamdi or if you are not with them at all, it's high time to begin to ask questions. Is there any means how our people will be free? I know some people have started saying Igbo nation now, which you know that that Igbo nation, something made them, force them to start saying, talking about Igbo nation. What brought it out is about Biafra that started with Nnamdi Kanu, that made it to be popularly known by him, and not only that, taking from Mazi Simon and from him to this Dr. Ngozi Orabeze that is leading now, and which the nation have already been redeclared. That you don't know might not be an excuse. What is most important thing is that you are talking about it. You are making the awareness, because when you are saying let Igbo, let them come together, let there be peace, who will do it? There must be somebody on the top or at the head to direct others. But when everybody is talking, nobody is talking. That's why when you see people talking about Igbo nation, who will you hand it over to make sure that it will be a process, a success, that it will be a reality? Who will you hand it as a leader to do that? The leader, only one that we know. We put him to where he is now. When I say we know who have done that, because man, it will reach others. So if you are like you want, you like your people, you want a good thing for them, and you are like being part of this movement, and you have not started, because this, I have noticed that this Biafra is very difficult in a lot of people's mouth to mention that name. You can easily say Igbo. How are you supporting? How are you saying about, even though you might not know before, but now that things is changing, a lot of rumor of, well, not even rumor, it is happening in our eyes. A lot, everywhere is having problems. This is that is happening in Ghana now. It is happening other places. Even these judgments in the Finland that have led to the imprisonment of our PM, is it not part of it? That and then they are not asking questions. I know a lot of people don't want to buy, but maybe I've died without even saying anything. Then when will you close your mouth to be alive? Even though that the Bible said that those who hold their life will lose it, while those who give up their life will get it in return. Like the life will be there for them. I don't know which one you are choosing, but what is happening now should be everybody's concern, because it doesn't matter where you are. How it is today is that it might happen that today the nation that you are living might say you cannot be here again. Go to your country, leave our land and go. What will you do? What will you do? Is it when we say Igbo nation, nobody is able to handle it, and those who have been leading that Igbo, who have been the leaders of that Igbo for years, have not done anything that is remarkable or that will warrant to say, okay, carry us, they go. Not even one person. And those that we have seen their results, yet we are fighting them. But there's no problem, because all these things will be part of what will make the history to be rigid. They'll be talking good of us, that our people are great, are mighty. It's good to say all these things, but when you don't talk about that real one that is the main cocoa, you're always just like you don't know of a thing. When we were saying come into the boat, the rain is about it, we are laughing at him. And those people that that understand the science, when you are spiritual, when something is about to, you start having the feelings. Those people that God have made to understand it, they have already started preparing themselves for this calamity that is coming. And those that doesn't care or just are talking about other things that they say, where I am channeling my speech is on those who love Igbo, who want us to be free nation, who want us to have who want us to exercise our human dignity, who want us to show our talent, who want us to be like other nations. We have everything. Natural resources is there. We have human power. What did God not bless us with? What didn't He bless us with? Everything is in abundance in our land, and we are leaving that place to go to place where there is nothing for us, and we are suffering. Now that we want to come back to take that God have given to us, some people doesn't care. It was only few. So if you are finding it difficult to be calling this Biafra, then I don't know what to say, but that is the problem with us, because when people say Igbo, they like to call it Igbo alone. When you say Biafra, they don't care. They don't want to hear that name. That means you are not helping yourself, because that Igbo you are calling is also that Biafra. Because where other people that our blood we wouldn't like to leave them. That's why when they were saying, go and take your five states, Igbo states, Mazen and they cannot refuse. He said that anywhere that our people are, we must connect them. We will not leave our own. And you might not understand. You might think, let us do it the way it will be okay and fast. And the fastness you will finish, but it will cause problem in time to come. Why not suffer it once and for all and get it and be happy forever? Then you just like start you will just make it a mansion without foundation. It will collapse. It will not last. So having known this thing, we are praying that God will make our people their eyes to open, to know the need, to start supporting the movement of this, because already it has been declared at Finland in Lati on 29th of November 2024. So anyone that says I don't know about it, you mustn't know about everything, because when you now they have been saying it the same thing, people doesn't care, that doesn't care. But don't worry, because already 50 million and above have voted to say this is what we want, and it's under this the leadership of Mazen and the canon that transferred to Mazen Simon now to this Dr. Ngozi Orebeze that is the leader now. The word of today is lawless over our people, over Africa in general. abroad, the law is for maybe it is for them, not for Africa, because when it leaves the land to another place, it doesn't work again. It will automatically change. What is legal will turn to illegal. That's why freedom fighter, they will tag that person to be a terrorist. Starting from Nnamdi Kanu, they have a lot have died. The leaders that would have changed the nation, or they would have made this world a better place, they buy them. Those ones that doesn't want this world to be good, they want to carry everything. That's why you will see one person, they say that one person has money that passes the money of the whole nation. Imagine that kind of, what are you doing with it? Some of them, they use it to be forming cabals, terrorists everywhere, sponsoring them. But this time around, God will use himself to finish, because all that have, whatever that you have done, you will receive the reward, and that is the reward that is coming now. So anyway that they have gathered to say, hey, this, they will destroy the world, they will do this, God will use that thing to destroy anyone that doesn't want way forward for this world. Then it is left for the spirit to do it, because already the world that this spirit created, human beings have destroyed it. But as God may have it, the spirit that created the world is about to return that glory again, so that the world will know peace and enjoy their living as human. Don't forget, if you are always saying Igbo, and you are not saying anything about Biafra, and when you are talking about Biafra, know the right place, which is this government, because a lot of cabals has gone on the process in it, but one is the one that is ordained, and if you are out of that ordained, maybe at the end you might regret it. I'm just telling you, it's not because of maybe whom I like or whom I am following it the way it's supposed, which is the truth. And you know, our leader says that it's only truth that will bring this nation. Take the truth out of it, it will never come. That's why this one that I understand better, that I can explain some things, I stand with it to say you too should support it to make it a reality, because only the truth will set us free, and this truth will stand on till we reach our destination. So I will hold it here till I come your way next time. Bye.